What's good? It's your boy Big City, representing the Zplc Ziploc Radio Camp. You're now watching F&F in high def.
What's going on, world? We back for another episode of F&F in high def. It's your boy Killer Well, and we got a special guest with me today. This is family here, man, and I had to get him on the new season. My cousin Big City.
What's good, y'all? How y'all?
So City, man, it's been a while, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I know we have a lot to talk about. We got a lot to catch up. I want the people to know a lot about you. So
Most definitely.
we're going to get into the first question, which is basically, when did you start doing the music and taking it serious?
Started doing music probably around, I want to say, 2003, 2004.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 03, 04. Started off with the Dream Team Camp, as you know. You was a part of that. Myself, A Gunner, Rizzo, Flea, O2 Woo, the Mad People. It was, if you was a White Plains person,
you know,
and you was from here, you from the town, you already know who the Dream Team is. If you was repping it, fucking with it in high school and everything like that, you know what the movement's about. So we pretty much started from there, and everybody just kind of took their own route, and of course we still fuck with each other and everything like that. Salute to everybody that's down with the Dream Team still to this day. But once everybody broke out and started doing their own thing and everything, it's just it's the growth and it's been beautiful.
Yeah, it has
been beautiful.
And I've been following the whole movement since day one. Like you said, I've been a part of it as well. So we in a big city, right? Mm-hmm. So it kind of fits your name perfectly. Now, is that the reason that's how you got your name? Is explain to the people how we got the name Big City. It's a dope name.
The name was originally Big D, which is hilarious.
Okay.
Now that I think about it. The name City, actually, the alias City came from a Gunner. Actually.
Okay. So
one day shout out to my boy Gunner. One day we was just all just chilling or whatever, and he just said the word Big City. He called me Big City, and I was just like that shit. I like that. That sticks. Yeah, definitely did stick, and then it just flowed so perfectly, and then from then on it was just known as City. You know what I mean? And if big cities is just City or whatever you like to call me. It's just always been that way.
So I know the first project, if I'm not mistaken, came out in 07, right?
Yes,
correct. So that first project, The Diary of a Boss, Volume 1. And you did 3 volumes of that, if I'm not mistaken?
3 volumes of that.
So how many projects have you even have in total?
Since the start of it, I want to say...
It's been a lot. I feel like I can count on both hands.
Yeah, no, you can definitely count on both hands.
Yeah.
I would definitely say I have 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I'm working on my 10th project.
This is work, people. I want you to know this is work. From 07 to 2015, this man has 9 projects out. And where can you find some of these projects so people can catch up on their history?
Some of these projects, I'm actually working on a re-release package for certain things or whatever. Just want to repolish certain things. If I can find all of the old beats again, that'd be amazing. But as of right now, working with what I have, if you want to find, there's definitely on my SoundCloud. You can go to SoundCloud/Big City 914. Mm-hmm. There's definitely a few classic joints on there. If I'm not mistaken, the Hot New Hip Hop account is still floating. So, you can definitely try and get the old joints there, of course, with the new ones as well.
Now, speaking of new ones, this summer has been a real hot summer for you. You've been dropping a lot of things, and I know behind the scenes you were working on a project that didn't come out, though, because you had a whole new idea. Now you're running with this. So now, we gonna jump right into it. What is this new project we working on?
As of right now, the project, or well, as you know, the original idea was an EP by the name of Hotel Astor, and it was just basically just a small little story of me going out to Miami, and then once I started visioning a bigger picture, and certain joints that I was writing was getting too specific, too deep, and too personal for me to actually label it just an EP or something like that. Not to say that we could actually go full fledged with it.
Yeah.
So I started working on an album by the name of 12, which is 12 is my favorite number, and the album was actually originally going to be a double disc project by the name of 1222, which was going to be a dedication between me and my sister. Because that's my best friend and everything like that. The tattoos we have, matching tattoos, 1222.
That's dope. Show the people that. This is fire.
You can barely see it. It's not all that great. But yeah, we have matching tattoos, 1222. So she was born on the 22nd. I'm born on the 12th.
Okay.
I actually decided to just split the idea, and I was probably thinking about doing the 22 project possibly later on down the line. But the 12 album, I wanted to make it my most personal thing to date. So I wanted to really take my time with it, even with the Perfectionist, as I sit back and I listen to it,
which is a great album, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. As much as I wanted that album to be perfect, it was not perfect. You know what I mean? It was perfect for its moment,
for its time. Yeah.
But it wasn't exactly what I wanted to fully grasp and everything. It was just the beginning of how I wanted to start it, like really showing the aspect of the elements of what we could actually do and achieve with this music thing. So once we started with 12, I've been working on this for like maybe a good year and some change, and then Get Loose came.
Yeah.
Then Get Loose came, and
that was no announcement. It just came out. You definitely shocked me when you came out with that one, because we was definitely anticipating some new music from you, City. Like, so when you came out, that was the first joint, but you ain't stopped there, right?
Which is hilarious, because Get Loose was not planned as.
Can't find the lighter. I don't know where the lighter went. Shit just disappeared.
I got one of them.
You know how it happened, man. We in the smoke room, doing what we do.
Get Loose really just spawned out of nowhere. Puffy drops the record.
Yeah.
During the BET weekend, if I'm not mistaken, the BET Awards, and I hear the record. I finally get my hands on the record, and I'm in love with the beat. And then the day after, which is a funny ass story. So it's like, I find the beat, and the day that I find the beat and I download it or whatever, the next day when I went to go search for it somewhere else or whatever so I can get it and actually like start recording on it, the shit was gone. Somebody like leaked the instrumental, and then quickly took it down. But I had got it on a different computer, so I was able to go get it and get the beat myself or whatever, and just like, and I was just chilling with my girl one day or whatever, and listening to the original cut, and I'm just mumbling or whatever, and I bring the beat up on my desktop, and I just start flowing. And I just start going with it, whatever, just clocking in and putting in whatever, rhymes or whatever at the time. And then once I had something pieced together, which is hilarious because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, all right, cool, it's all right, but it's not like what I really want it to be, because like it's just me on it at the moment. Okay. So there was no Molly, there was no John Tom, like it was just me, And then at the time I'm sitting there saying to myself, I need my brother Dante, like I need Show Off to get on this joint or whatever. We need to bring him back and spawn him up, you know what I mean? And I let Flea hit the joint, Flea and Wells, and they hear the joint and they're like, "You did the joint already?" I'm like, "Of course I did the joint already."
Especially when you're feeling a beat, you definitely just...
Yeah, so it was like, with that being said, when he heard it, we gotta get in the studio. I got put in the studio. I'm saying, I ain't never been in no damn studio. You know, we do all this shit out of the house or whatever, this and that third. So he's just like, "No, we gotta go to the studio for this." I'm like, "All right, cool." That very same night, 12 o'clock that night, we went to the studio and recorded City Get Loose. Okay. And
yeah, man.
I already knew that Mo Flea was gonna take over the chorus and everything, and we had that ending open, and Johnny Price, shout out to my boy Johnny Price.
Salute Price.
Days coming soon, of course. Genre coming soon, of course.
Yeah. Do everything yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact. He comes in and he was there for the recording session. I'm just like, "Bro, you want to jump on the joint?" And he's like, "You serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. Like, it's the family. Like, this is the family." And, and then that's exactly what it was. It was a family aspect. So it was just like, there's aura around. And I'm just like, "All right, cool. I'm digging this. I'm loving this." So from then on, it was like right after that, we recorded that. And then I've Been On came on after that. And I got my boy Kenny to do the background vocals for that. And salute to him because he's...
Yeah, go check that out, man.
He's a problem. Shout out to my boy Kenny because with his vocals and everything like that and ideas, he's been actually not even knowing but helping me with this next project and whatever, coming up with little ideas and everything. So salute to him. But then Shorty came into the picture, which was actually supposed to come before I've Been On.
Oh, okay.
But we ended up recording. We ended up doing I've Been On first or whatever, and doing Shorty, and I knew I had to get Shorty out before the end of the summer because it was just like, this is that record, you know what I mean? And even with that, getting a lot of love for that joint. Even the big homie Styles P is even bigging me up for it, so shout out to him.
Homie Styles, man.
That's a fact. You know, it's just feeling like everything could just go up from here. You know?
Yeah, that's the plan. So, is there a time frame for this 12 album? Or are you looking at a certain time of the year where you wanna do this, or are we just going with the flow, like whenever?
At the moment, we're going with the flow, but I could definitely say that I could definitely tell you that you're probably not gonna hear from me for quite some time until maybe the new year.
Okay.
Maybe not. And even when I do deliver, it's probably not gonna be anything from 12. I'm not gonna say too much, and I don't want to speak too much onto what's going on behind the scenes and everything like that. But we're trying to really work on something, really something special and something that should have been done a long time ago. You know, so.
That sounds big, man.
Yeah, so you should be expecting a phone call sometime soon. But yeah,
I know already when we get in the booth together.
That's a fact.
Oh man.
At this moment though, I have a lot of joints that I really want to get off my chest. I can definitely tell you the first single off of 12 will be a joint by the name of Out on the Line.
Okay.
And that's definitely been the first joint that I'm definitely going with. That's gonna be the direction of majority of the album. This album, I just really wanted to bring it back to the no rules, no having no type of boundaries. Don't tell yourself what you can and cannot do. You know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, like, don't tell me that I'm a rapper because that's the last thing that I am. Don't tell me that I'm a singer because that's the last thing that I am. I'm just an artist.
I'm an artist. I do respect that.
I do what I can, however I can do it. So a lot of people might not understand when there's a record with me just, you know, singing, rapping, and this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be, and trying to figure out, well, what are you? This, that, and the third, or were you trying to be him? Or are you trying to be in this? Nah, not at all. It's just I'm trying to do what works for me, you know.
And you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that, because the thing is, you want to stand out as an artist.
That's a fact.
Doing what you know is best for you, and not trying to follow anybody else's what we need more actually in this music thing, man. Too many copycats, too many people sounding alike, man. So I commend you on that.
Yes.
So any features we can expect on this new 12 album?
Well, of course you already know you were on that. Our boy A Gun is on that. We got Rizzo. Hopefully I can get a feature from Morley.
Yeah, gotta get Flea back in there, man.
Trying to, if you can say, we can, like I said, working on some other things behind the scenes. I don't want to give too much away. Trying to rekindle some old flames with some old collaborators, and really bring some magic to the table.
Okay, man. So right now we got a new segment that we doing in our interviews. Since we're in the smoke room, we gotta ask our fave 5 when it comes to smoking. Stoner questions. So we gonna get to the first one. Favorite weed?
Shit. During the day during the day I'm a haze guy. Nighttime I'm sour.
Uh-oh. So you like a kiss and pee and
yeah.
on both sides. Okay. Now, favorite food to munch on while high? Munchies.
Yeah.
What's the munchie food, man?
Anybody that's from White Plains, you already know I'm at Nicky's any time of the day.
Ooh,
I'm at Nicky's Pizzeria getting pizza, whether it be at mid-afternoon, middle of the night, or if they are open, I'm in there. My pizza's a weakness for me. I'm sorry.
Okay. Joints or blunts?
You asked me about a year ago. I told you blunts. Lately, I've been pushing towards the joints.
It's been like that with a lot of people, and I can't argue it. Like, you got a nice roll paper, I can do that. When you're high, as soon as you're getting your nice joint, who's the first person you throwing on when you're listening to music? Who's your guy, your go-to guy?
My go-to guy.
Nice and high. I gotta throw this on. What's your first thing you tapping on?
If I'm mellowed out, it could be a mixture. It could be I can be in the mood for Marvin Gaye. I can go for Usher.
Okay.
I can go for any smooth R&B.
And last but not least, number 5, favorite stoner movie.
Friday.
You can't argue that shit. That is a classic.
That's a top
no
one.
debate.
Friday.
So before we get out of here, man, let them know where they can find you at.
Like I said, SoundCloud/Big City 914. You find all my music there. You can find me at Instagram, Big City Zplc. Twitter is Big City 914. Snapchat, Big City 914. Just search the name Big City 914. You'll find me.
See, appreciate you,
My
man.
guy, I appreciate
As
you.
As always, F and High Def. We out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
I like this spot.